Charges. Police say they found Weinberg through cell phone records. It wasn't their mistake, but she has to pay the price. A Colorado Springs woman says the Department of Human Services messed up her food stamps.
She had no idea until she was asked to pay it back. KRDO News Channel 13's Rana Novini is finding out if she's the only one. James and Heather, there are more than 70,000 people on food assistance in El Paso County. Michelle Shankin is one of them. She's concerned others are having to pay back for something out of their control.
Now it's my fault that you overpaid me? Like, how is this my fault?
In 2011, Michelle Shankin was relieved to get food assistance for her and her 2-year-old son, Joseph.
It was like, added stress off of me. Like, now I'm the only one working at 3 jobs. I'm trying to support me, him, my son. It's crazy.
But a year later,
I remember getting that letter and just started crying.
A letter telling her she'd been overpaid for 5 months. DHS admitted the mistake was on its end, but she still owes nearly $1,500.
That's rent for, at least 2 or 3 months. That's groceries, that's clothes, toys, having a kid, it's hard. That's money that I could use to put in like his savings account for college or buy him clothes or more toys or, not be struggling to pay rent or daycare.
It's a policy thing. That's something outside of our agency that is actually a federal policy.
Arturo Serrano, the Economic Assistance Manager for DHS, says it's not a widespread problem, but it happens.
There's a wide range of cases where families or a person will be receiving a certain amount. It was determined they didn't, for whatever reason, weren't allotted that amount, and they'll have to pay back.
A person does have the right to appeal within 60 days. Shankin says no one told her that, and now she's past the appeal period.
It makes me wonder how many other people have had to deal with this and just, maybe didn't know what to do, so they just, followed through with it. That's a lot of money.
Obviously an emotional situation for her. That money will be taken out of her tax return. And I talked to Arturo Serrano right before this, and he said he will be contacting her to discuss her situation. So not sure if anything can be done at this point, but... Yeah, and big question here, how many other people this has happened to? We just doesn't sound like we know at this point, but there could be a lot more. Right, he said no specific numbers, not a widespread problem, but obviously it does happen. Thanks so much, Rana.